my life story too, every day, every day. I stopped growing when I was like 9. Hi, I'm Kessler. What's up, everyone? Woo! I'm dressed as a virgin this Halloween. Are you turned on? No? Laughing isn't turned on. Okay. So, I'm here to tell you about my journeys in LA since I moved here. If you can't tell, I'm from the East Coast, that's why I talk so fast, but I'll slow it down for you. So, I moved here less than a year ago, and when I got here, I actually was super lucky with finding an apartment. Who is not from LA? Can I get a whoop? Whoop! Alright, so how long? It took you guys a fucking long time to find the apartment you lived in, right? It's like not an easy thing. You do West Side Rentals, Craigslist, yeah, all those fucking sketchy people. You don't want to live with them. So I was lucky enough to find an apartment within like 2 weeks. And the reason I was able to live in that apartment was because the guy was evicted. And I assumed, maybe he was a loud tenant, he didn't pay his bills on time. I found out why he was evicted a few weeks in. So I was living in my apartment and everything was great. I'm a cute little 5-foot white girl in Van Nuys, so safe. And I would start getting these knocks on my door, like late at night, like midnight, 12:30, 1:30, 2 a.m. And it was always the same kind of knock. It was always like a like super light knock, like it was like a code. And I would always peek through the window and it would be like random people, like a single girl or a little couple, like just random people. And I had no idea what they wanted until one night this guy showed up, and instead of the code that everyone had, he decided to go, "Ryan, I just want to talk!" Like banging on my door. Do you know what that sounds like in a studio apartment? That sounds like they're banging in your eardrum. So I thought I was gonna die. I had to call the cops. I called security. They removed him from the premise. And my neighbor the next day informed me that that was a crackhead, and the person that lived in my apartment was a drug dealer. So I called the office the next day and I said, so I had this guy come by banging my door down asking for Ryan. Did a drug dealer live here? And they go, "Oh, sweetie, we assure you, we think he only sold weed." Oh, well, he's a crackhead, so I don't think so, but okay. So, slowly the knocks, they kept coming, and at that point, I felt kind of bad because, like, I had weed, but, like, not for them. So I'd be, like, in my apartment, token up, and then I hear that, toot-toot, and I'm like, sorry, I'm just gonna go to bed. So I had to put a sign on my door that said, "Ryan does not live here anymore, please don't knock on my door." So they kept going, whatever, I just deal with it now. I think they've kind of taken a hint, but because of that, I was like, fuck it, I'm joining Tinder, I'm gonna just do what everyone fucking does and get a man to protect me. So I go on Tinder, that was the first mistake. And then I talk to people on Tinder, that was the second mistake. And so on Tinder, you find a lot of different people, and I don't really have a type. I have more of like a range, and like most people here, we're like swirling it up tonight, so my range goes from like Lil Wayne, like super hood rat, dreaded, tatted up rap star, to like super nerdy white Jew kid. That's my range. So this guy on Tinder happened to be on this side. He was a Persian hairy Jew from Brentwood, holla. So I was like, I'm gonna hook up with him. So we started talking, and he would like call me like on the phone, like it was like the 80s and we had beepers too. So I was really confused by that, and I just let it happen. I was like, oh my god, maybe he's boyfriend material, this is so cute. So I kept talking to him, and it got to the point where it was the night before our first date, and he asked me, "Oh, do you like dancing? We can go out after." So I said, yeah, I love dancing, but like I like rap and hip-hop dancing, not like ballroom dancing. And he was like, "Oh no, that's cool, that's what I do." I'm like, sweet! So we hang up the phone, literally 2 seconds later, oh, it's from him. It says, "You like rap and hip-hop, right?" And I go, "Well, yeah, because you just asked me 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I do." And he goes, in order, "Haha, so you like black guys? Haha, do you date black guys? Haha, have you been with black guys?" So I go, "Haha, yeah, I have. You have a problem with that?" To which he replied, like, "Men, don't do this." He literally replied, the single letter O, then the ... then the "I have a small dick." No! We probably shouldn't meet up anymore because you're probably used to way bigger. So after 2 weeks of talking to him and talking on the phone for 2 hours a night, his small mind assumed that every black man I've been with had a cock that was big enough to rip me in half, and it was too small for his micropeen. So I never saw him again, and I don't understand why a man would ever, like, don't tell a girl about your dick size if you have a micropeen. before you meet her. That's like a thing you work out when you're with them on the date. Like, oh, by the way, like, I'll get dessert, like, you get the micropene. It works out, you know? So, like, I was really pissed off. So, from that, I was like, fuck micropene. I'm gonna use it in stand-up. So I just fucking did. Holla! So thank you guys. That was my first time doing stand-up.